Okay, Robert. Was going to show you this short video to kind of give you an idea of the problems that we're having. Right now in ServiceNow, I'm in my main queue, and the way we had it before the transition over to HCL, when we would have tickets come up here, this part here is correct, and the activity status, but the description of what the incident is, the customer, the time that the ticket was picked up, as well as, you know, the current state of it and everything, and what it was in, hold or in progress. This really needs to be corrected right here too, so we don't have to keep going through our tickets to find a particular user and look up what the issue is. This causes a lot of issues, and it's the same way in our main queue too. Like when we go over to the main queue and it brings everything up there, we don't see any customer information, no description of the issue, when it was picked up, the state, or anything. We have to physically go through here to find out what the issue is in the customer, and that makes things take a little bit longer. So if this can be fixed here and this information be populated with that, it would be very helpful. Over here, I don't know how they did it, whether it's a filter they had set in Snow, but normally any tickets that would come in that would be specifically for the Kokomo site, you know, it would be filtered out, and only the Kokomo tickets would come in here, you know, either for Kokomo or ELB, or, you know, for the main site. But everyone's tickets come over here from all other locations, and that just gives us an enormous amount of tickets that we got to go through when that shouldn't be the case. I mean, like, good example, we have like a total of 260 tickets displaying 100 out of 260, and normally it would just have what we would have for our site. So just to find out what we currently have, which we normally didn't have to use this, is we'd go to the filter and we'd have to, you know, put in what the current site is. But the one it's supposed to be assigned to, which this would be correct, the FS0 or FSO US 00372, when you go to run that, there is no tickets in here at all. Nothing's being put into this group. So that kind of makes for a problem. However, if we put in the existing one, which is not the correct site code, oop, one too many, sorry about that, but once we put that in and run it, then, you know, everything for our site comes up. And then if you look at what's in this filter, we only got 34 tickets, which normally, if the filter's set and we go to the main ticket queue for Kokomo, as soon as we click on the assign to my group, then this is what should be filtered and displayed, along with all the information of the description of the ticket, the customer, when it was picked up, and the current state, assigned, in progress, or on hold. So if that can be corrected, that would definitely be much appreciated. Now, as an example, if we still have a problem on picking up tickets too. If I was to say to pick up this ticket, we'll just use this as an example. In order for us to assign tickets to ourselves, of course, you see it's still reporting to this group, but if you click on the assign to, the only name that populates is Teresa's for that group. Me and Anil's name's not even in there, so we can't even do it under this way. There is a workaround. It's crazy, but, you know, it does work, and I discovered this myself. In order to get this to work, what we have to do is click on the assignment group, delete the site number, put in the current site name, which our names are listed under that group. This is normal. I'll blot out the supplier and say invalid reference, but when you click on assign to, then here's our names. So then if we click that, what we have to do is we have to go back up here to supplier, click HCL Technologies for the supplier. If we try to update right now, this would just blot out. So what we have to do to get it to work is we have to click on assignment group, delete the site number again, put in the one that's current, 10699, and we have to click outside here for it to keep all the information in the fields. Then if I hit update, then this will be assigned to my name. Otherwise, if I try to do it the other way, or if I clicked the drop down here and click that, the name would be removed and we would still have that problem. So, but this is the process we have to do to assign tickets, which is kind of a pain, but it's a workaround for right now just to get them. If that can be fixed, that would be greatly appreciated. And down here in our task queues, when we go to the main assign to my group, we have the same problem. I mean, all this information comes up. This part's normal for the task, but it shows every doggone site in here. So we have the same problem where, you know, when the ones that were specifically set for our site, you know, it would just come up in here without all this, and we have to do the same thing here. So if we go in here and the same thing, if we put the other side in there and we click on run, nothing's being dropped into this group, so we can't get nothing. But when we do go to the correct, well, to the one that shouldn't be, and then we run that, then we see all our tickets. And like this one from these three from Kelly Babber, if I try to click on this, it's different. I can't use that trick like I did with the incident tickets. Once it comes up, these get grayed out to where you can't change it. And if I clicked on assign to, there's nothing. And if I try to put in my name physically and then try to assign it, I get an error. So we can't even assign nothing, you know, from the task queue, so that needs to be fixed too. But anyways, just wanted to give you an update of what we're dealing with, and hopefully this video will clarify things and get some things taken care of. Feel free to pass this along to others that are in charge over these queues to put our names in and get things assigned to the right groups. It'd be much appreciated. Have a blessed day, and God bless.